What's up, y'all? Back with another review. This time we got a 1989 Chevrolet Camaro. And if you can, this is an IROC. And as you can tell from the tag, this belongs to Breezy. So if you wonder who Breezy is, she is the female in my YouTube picture. And this is Breezy. How you doing today?
I'm great. Get these tires off so I can ride regular.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's the project for today. We're actually taking these 20s, correct?
Yeah, they 20s.
All right, we're taking these 20s off and we're gonna go back to
oh, they 10s, but I keep it clean. These motherfuckers are dirty.
We're gonna actually go back to some OEM Corvette wheels because she wants to sell these. They're pretty wide. I believe they're 20 by 9.5 on the front. They look like 20 by 10. They rub just a little bit on the inside, so she has to be careful when she turns and stuff. But besides from that, just tell me about your car real quick.
What you want to know?
You mean what I want to know? How do you like it? What made you want to get it?
Well, first of all, I love the body style of the car. I was born in '90, so I was like, you know what? I want something old school. And to me, even though it's not that old, it's a year older than me, and I love it. I love the way it drives. It's way different from something newer. It gives you a different feeling. It smells like a lawnmower when you're driving it, but I fucking love it. I really do. It's amazing.
Is it the sound, the power, the steering, just all the above?
The steering for this car is it's got a lot of play in it, I guess because it's older and it hasn't had any work done to the steering. But the sound, the way it drives, just the feeling, it's just so much. It kind of brings me back, like, is this how it would feel back in the day while I'm driving this car? So driving the Jeep, the 2018 Jeep, versus the 89 Camaro IROC, totally different feeling. Totally different.
But you can take the top off, right?
You can take the top off. I try not to, because the one time I did, the sun was burning me badly. But it needs work done to it. So till then, this is what we doing now. We're taking the tires off because it rubs on the inner fender, which causes me to have to do more. Instead of whipping the motherfucker, if I have to run from the police, I can't do that because I got to reverse, turn, and then go. Which is, if I put the regular tires back on there, I can just go. They just too big.
Right.
I love the way it looks, but it's just too much for that.
Well, what plans do you have for it? What do you want to do to it else that, you know, what do you want to change on it?
Eventually, I want to get a paint job because the paint is peeling on it. Top right here, this part, the spoiler, the trunk is peeling, so I want to get brand new paint eventually. And then after that, probably get some tires on it, some rims and tires that will fit it better. What I'm putting on there now is what I got with it, and I don't really like the style of it. I like the tires because they're real wide, so it gives it that beefy muscle look, but I don't really like the rims that came with the tires in the car. So I want to put something more me on there, but for now I got to put those on there so I can drive it the way I want to drive it.
So has owning an older car kind of taught you anything about vehicles? You know, have you learned anything new? Like as far as maintenance wise and just kind of understanding the ins and outs of the vehicle?
Newer cars are more computer oriented, I guess.
Right.
And then older cars, you just got to figure out what the fuck is going on with it. I don't really know too much about cars, but it's different. It's harder to try to find out what's going on with an older car, I think, versus a newer car. You can use computers and all that type of stuff and be like, let's do this.
Right.
But with this one, you got to ride it, you got to feel it, you just got to experiment.
Right.
And I don't know shit, so I just got to go with the flow.
Right.
From my experience, I got to go with the fucking flow. But I can say I learned how to change oil on an older car.
Right.
So
good.
Yeah.
So does this car pull a lot of attention, not only because you're a female, but because of the way it looks and the stance and stuff? People trying to buy it off of
you? On my ass. You hear me? Niggas be on my ass. I don't get no attention from the bitches. None. But the dudes, oh, did your daddy give you that car? Was that the... No, I bought that car because I wanted that car.
So she bought this car and did it herself. She styled the way that she put the rims on it and has it the way that she wants to have it.
Put the IROC stickers on it. Put the rims on it. I put 10 on it. Everything else on the car came with the car.
Well, you put a radio in it, didn't you?
Put the radio in the car. I didn't have a radio.
Okay, and you've done a tune-up and they've adjusted the cams. We've had some couple people underneath the hood, you know. I remember I was driving it one time and she wouldn't start up for me, so I had to figure out what was going on. And just like Bria said, you have to experiment to try to figure out what's going on. You know, sometimes you could think it's like a starter, but then again, it just probably needs a little extra juice from a jump.
Yeah.
So old cars and it'll kind of even smell and let you know, like, am I burning too much fuel? Am I running lean? Am I running hard? So
the whole way here, it was burning. It was smelling burnt.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, if you don't drive it for a while, you know, you got to get it open and but it has that nice get up and go, you know. So
it's a feeling like when we was on the highway driving to your apartment, I feel like everybody was like, who the fuck is that? The windows was tinted, they couldn't see me.
Right.
And I'm following you, so I'm at your speed and you was going quite kind of fast, so I'm like, yeah, right behind you. And they like, I don't know if they together, but they show I drive
we was
fast.
dipping. We was dipping out, so we got a couple more things planned. I know she's got a lot of stuff planned, so it's a very nice car. What's actually ironic is my aunt, the oldest memory I have of my aunt in a car is actually her blue IROC Z. I remember the bucket seats in the back. I remember driving super fast on the freeway, just like my aunt used to get it. So I think I got my actually car enthusiasm from my aunt. And so to kind of see this car, you know, from my friend's point of view, it's really interesting. But these wheels are actually going to be for sale here in Tulsa on the Craigslist. We're going to have them listed for $1,000. She's only, how long have you had these? Like 6 months? Not even that?
I've had it since May.
Okay, yeah, so she's had the wheels and tires since May, and I can guarantee you she's put less than 2,000 miles on them, if that. I mean, if you can look at how deep the tread is, and there's no scratches, no scuffs, anything like that. I believe the bolt pattern is 5x114.3, and so I'm gonna take these off, have them in my crib and clean them up and stuff like that. But these wheels are damn near brand new. So if you're watching this video and you're in the Tulsa area and you want them, just look for my Craigslist ad. If anything, I'll drop it in the description below. So if that's something you're interested in, we'll do it. But you know, go ahead and get up off of here. I'm about to get to changing. I'm about to get my NASCAR on. Got my little low profile jack in my 4-way, and that's all I need. So you ready to sign off? All right, we out.